thinking of you, thinking of you. I'm thinking of you, thinking of you. And that's all. And that's all. And that's all. Probably in California. And I just wanted you to know that I'm thinking of you, thinking of you. I'm thinking of you, thinking of you. And that's all.
Fresh out East Atlanta with no mountains. Damn, fresh out East Atlanta. Up on board like a traffic jam. Man, I was quick to pay that girl like Uncle Sam. Here you go, ayy, take it on me. Ayy, shout the craving on me, get the beating on me, on me. She waited on me, yeah, well, shout the caking on me, got the bacon on me. This is history and I'm making on me, on me. Point blank, close range, that feed. If it goes a million, that's me. I was getting moolah, baby.
Havana, ooh, nah, nah. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, nah, nah.
I cross the oceans, would you be there?
A stranger's eyes that somehow look familiar. I know that when it's you, I'll remember. Remember, so wait for me. I swear I'll find you, climbing every wall that hides you. I know we were meant for something better. So wait for me, the world is changing. Underneath, the ground is shaking. You and I were meant for something better. Better, I swear I'll find
I feel the wind move, we breathe the same air. You're like the best news that I can't share.
a stranger's eyes that somehow look familiar.
Somehow look for me.
I know that when it's you, I'll remember. Remember, so wait for me. I swear I'll find you, climbing every wall that hides you. I know we were meant for something better. So wait for me, the world is changing. Underneath, the ground is shaking. You and I were meant for something better. Better, So wait for me, the world is changing. Underneath, the ground is shaking. You and I were meant for something better. I swear I'll find you. Meant for something better. Better.
We already have a established my boss.
These days my waves get lost in the ocean. 7 billion swimmers, man, I'm going through the motions. Sent up a flare, need love and devotion. Traded for some faces that I'll never know, notion. Maybe I should try to find the old me. Take me to the places and the people that know me. Trying to just connect, thinking maybe you could show me. There's so many people here, then why am I so lonely? Can I get a connection? 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 Real friends, good friends, hard to find, let's face it. By the perfect home when there's a flood in the basement. Made a couple dollars now and I ain't trying to chase it. Kids from Oklahoma, man, we don't waste it. I'm just trying to paint the picture for me. Something I could give a damn about in maybe 40 years. And I've been ready and willing and able to edit the story. Cause there's too many people here to be so damn lonely. Can I get a connection? 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 I can see it in my reflection. Oh, can I get a connection? Can I get a connection? Right now, I'm switching to a new lane. Foot to the floor, man, searching for the real thing. Need somebody else, sometimes ain't no shame. Head to the clouds, saying it's like, can I get a connection? 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 I can see it in my reflection. Oh, can I get a connection? Can I get a connection? Trying to find the old me.
The lights are shining like the sun out tonight. Just keep your body moving how I like. Oh yeah, the music feels a paradise. Can't get any better, no. I wanna stay right in this moment for life. Baby, treat me wrong, treat me right. Just can't stop dancing. Don't wanna chance it. So don't let go of me. Don't let go of me.
Students, before you sit down, please turn around and give your loved ones one last wave. What a sight. That's awesome. Good job. You may be seated. Good afternoon. I am Sean Duguid, the very blessed and grateful principal of Liberty High School. On behalf of our amazing staff and administration, I would like to welcome you today as Liberty High School celebrates its 16th graduation with the class of 2025. I cannot wait to share more about this amazing group, but now is not the time. I would like to introduce our senior class president, Owen Premack, to get things started.
Good afternoon and welcome to Liberty High School's 2025 graduation ceremony. My name is Owen Premack and I am the senior class president. At this time, I would like to ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of colors by the Cactus High School Air Force Junior ROTC. Also, please remain standing for the national anthem and for the departure of color guard, followed by a moment of silence.
So proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Please be seated. It has been my honor to serve as Liberty Senior Class President, but that would not have been possible without a few remarkable people that are here with us this evening. It is now my privilege to introduce these individuals who have dedicated their time and effort in providing the Peoria Unified School District and countless hours of service and support. Their hard work and dedication have helped us achieve excellence. Would you please stand to be recognized as your name is called? Peoria Unified School District Governing Board President, Mrs. Heather Rooks. Clerk of the Governing Board, Mr. Jeffrey Toby. Board Member, Mrs. Rebecca Proudfit. Board Member, Mrs. Melissa Ewing. Superintendent, Dr. Casey Summers. Chief of Student Services, Mr. Jason Nuttall. Executive Director of Secondary Education, Mrs. Christine Lopez Lira. We would also like to recognize our amazing administration who guided us through our time at Liberty High School. They have dedicated so much time and effort to the class of 2025, and we will be forever grateful. would you please stand to be recognized as your name is called? Our assistant principals, Mr. Eric Koganar, Mr. Eric Gardner, Mrs. Hannah Pacheco, Mrs. Erin Swindig, and of course, our amazing principal, Mr. Sean Duguid. Thank you again for your continued support. At this time, I'd like to introduce our award-winning Liberty Choir, who are led by our choral director, Mr. Josh Schaefer. Thank you, Mr. Schaefer. Now we'll hear from our student speakers who were selected for their academic achievements, Lauren Davis and Brandon Lev. Thank you for your time, and please welcome Lauren Dagny Davis.
Thank you, Owen. Sometimes, the most profound lessons come not from grand revelations, but from the quiet, daily experiences we often overlook. This idea was introduced to me about 7 months ago through the commencement address, "This is Water" by David Foster Wallace. I liked it because it was straightforward, without flowery language or dancing around the topic. I'll offer you that same courtesy today. Plainly put, adjusted adulthood isn't marked by titles, awards, or perfection, but by one's ability to notice the small, seemingly monotonous, and often invisible actions that quietly shape who you are. Class of 2025, I ask you to take this moment to recognize the water you have waded through every day for the past 4 years, potentially without even recognizing it. Honor the early mornings, the late nights, the endless balancing act of homework, clubs, and familial responsibilities. And most of all, honor your decision to keep going, even when giving up would have been infinitely easier. These waters have certainly not been clear for us, but smooth seas never made skilled sailors, and we are nothing if not skilled. So, as each of you move on to greater and grander things, I urge you to constantly remind yourself that this is water, and we are swimming. Once, now, and forever as Liberty Lions. Thank you very much. I would like to now introduce our current reigning Mr. Liberty and salutatorian, Brandon Eli Love.
Thank you, Lauren. When I was in 8th grade at Sunset Heights, my teacher, Miss Koganor, gave me an assignment that asked what I wanted to accomplish in high school. I thought about it for a while, about sports, clubs, Mr. Liberty, and what else I could accomplish. But I decided I wanted to be valedictorian. I failed, but I got pretty close. And the thing is, I'm not up here because of my work alone. There are so many times that I burned out and fell flat on my face along the way, yet my community was always there for me. Hard work was only part of my success. I have to give credit to God, my parents, family, friends, teachers, and a special thanks to my late grandfather who passed away 7 years ago today for being my #1 supporter throughout all of my childhood. I firmly believe that everybody in this crowd has the ability to be speaking here today, but you chose to succeed elsewhere. We have some of the best athletics and performing arts in the state with the trophies to prove it. On top of that, each and every single one of you sitting here today has accomplished something amazing and pushed through so much hardship to be here. In the future, our doctors will have sutured for the first time in Ms. Birdsee's class. Our engineers will have persevered through calculus with Mr. Z and Miss Martin. And our writers will have learned how important the difference is between who and whom from Mr. Bausch. The path from here on out is uncertain yet bright. And I'm sure that when every path seems dim and every door seems closed, you will all find your way forward. Because in the words of Tyler, the Creator, sometimes you gotta close the door to open a window. Thank you and congratulations. Now, I would like to introduce our award-winning band.
Thank you, Mr. Mateo and our Liberty Band. I would now like to introduce Liberty Senior Class officers, Senior Class Vice President Tatum Johnson, and Senior Class Treasurer Annika Amin.
Thank you. Good afternoon, class of 2025. I am Tatum Johnson, the Senior Class Vice President.
And I am Annika Amin, Senior Class Treasurer. The class of 2025 is honored to leave behind not only our legacy, but also gifts to the school. Through a collaborative effort, an illuminated sign will be installed on top of the home side entrance of the stadium. The sign will have our logo on both sides and will read Home of the Lions in the middle. Our class gift is a symbol of pride and accomplishment, reflecting the dedication of our graduating class. And it will light a path of inspiration for generations of Lions to come.
At this time, can we please have Maddie Burgess, Liberty's next student body president, come to the podium to accept our senior class gift.
Good afternoon. On behalf of student body at Liberty High School, I proudly accept this wonderful gift. Your generosity is greatly accepted, and the class of 2025 will always be remembered.
Thank you, Maddie. Now I would like to introduce Hayden Granger and Josie Tweeda to the podium.
My name is Hayden Granger, and I am this year's senior class secretary.
My name is Josie Tweeda, and I am serving as this year's senior class student relations officer.
It was our responsibility as elected representatives to select a motto to encourage this year's seniors before they go out into the world. Our motto represents the qualities that we as a class aspire to embody as we move forward. Our class motto is, united in purpose, we embrace the future with courage, wisdom, and a commitment to excellence as the class of 2025.
We chose this motto because courage shows our bravery in tackling new experiences. Wisdom reflects the knowledge we have gained throughout our journey. And commitment to excellence signifies our dedication to achieving our best. As we embark on this new journey of adulthood, we strive to accomplish and uphold these values. I would now like to welcome our student body president, Luke Hensel, to the podium to share a reflection for our class of 2025.
Thank you, Josie, and to the senior class officers. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, staff, and of course, the class of 2025. We made it. Don't you think every legendary graduation speech has those three words? We made it. While I could continue to do the traditional thing, recap the past 4 years of football games, homecomings, proms, assemblies, I could even list out the months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, or even the seconds that we've all spent together. I am instead pursuing a different choice. As I wrote this speech, the word choice really stuck with me. We are about to enter the next stage of our lives where choices are truly everything. We are standing at the edge of something new, and for the first time, no one is here to tell us exactly what's to come next. From here on out, the choices are ours to make. What we do, where we go, who we become, it's all up to us. While that can feel intimidating, we are not walking into the unknown empty-handed. Liberty has given us more than just memories. It's given us a space to figure out what matters to us most. It's given us friendships, experiences, and the confidence to know we are capable of absolute greatness. As we move forward, our class will carry everything Liberty has given us, and that makes the next choice feel a little less scary. I want to take a moment to note how I didn't introduce myself at the beginning of my speech. If I was given this speech a couple weeks ago, I would have introduced myself as the student body president of Liberty High School, or one of Liberty's many student athletes on campus. However, standing here before you today, stepping into the next chapter of life, I am no longer any of those things, and that is okay. It is time for all of us to make the choice to let go of the comfort of our high school experience so we can reach for something much, much greater. So today, ladies and gentlemen, hi, I am Luke Hensel, and just like the rest of you, I am excited to see what comes next. To the class of 2025, it has been truly legendary, and I will always, always be wishing you Godspeed. Thank you. And now, let's give an enthusiastic welcome to our principal, Mr. Dugood, as he approaches the podium.
Thank you, Luke. I truly have the best job in the world, and there are 615 reasons why I do sitting directly in front of me. That said, I fancy myself a bit of a storyteller, and I'd like to share one with you today. Pay attention, class of 2025, it's about you. Since the dawn of time, every older generation has said, and I quote, "These kids these days," and fill in any negative comment. They don't listen, they're lazy, etc., etc. I couldn't disagree more. We talk a lot about the 3 A's at Liberty: academics, the arts, and athletics. And in the last 3 years, I've been blessed to witness some remarkable achievements in all 3 of those areas. So let me tell you about these kids. These kids earned $21 million in scholarships this year, the most Liberty High students have ever earned. If you have earned any scholarship, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. These kids are in our chamber choir who, for the umpteenth time, scored the highest possible score with superior with distinction in all 3 state choral competitions. If you are in our choir program, please stand and be recognized. These kids make up our band program who scored excellent without a band director at the last 2 state competitions. They are the very definition of resiliency. If you are in our band program, please stand and be recognized. These kids are in our theater program, and for the first time in school history, we had to make cuts for the spring musical. Mamma Mia was amazing, by the way. If you are in our theater program, please stand and be recognized. These kids are also a part of our amazing academic programs at Liberty that make up our honor societies that are noted in your program. Students, as I read each of them, please stand and be recognized. National Honor Society. Sociedad Honoraria Hispanica Honors. American Sign Language Honor Society and High Honors. International Thespian Society. National Honor Societies for Dance Arts. HOSA Honors. FBLA Honors. National Art Honor Society. These kids experienced another extremely successful year in athletics. Students, when I read your name or your team, please stand and be recognized. Men's individual cross country Division I state runner-up and Gatorade Player of the Year, Hank Dilworth. Our back-to-back Open Division football state champions. Our back-to-back, for those of you keeping track, that's 4 years in a row, Palm Hip Hop state champions. Men's Wrestling Division I state runners-up. Men's Individual Wrestling Division I state champion Maddox Batma. Women's Wrestling Division I state runners-up. Women's Individual Wrestling Division I state runner-up Aubrey Avery. Women's Individual Wrestling Division I state runner-up Lola Hunt. Women's Division I track triple jump state champion Mia Kemp. Men's Division I State 4x400 state champions Luke Hensel and Preston Skidmore. These kids also make up a group that are simply known as Stuco. As in years past, our student council was recognized with the very prestigious title of Council of Distinction at the state convention. This comes as no surprise to me, as they are truly the heartbeat of our school. As they go, our school goes, and they are a huge part of our success this year. Let me introduce them to you. Student Body President Luke Hensel. Student Body Vice President Easton Stiller. Student Body Secretary Talene Dittman. Student Body Treasurer Ella Scheid. Public Relations Gracie Hand. Student Body Historian Isabella Lucidi. Our senior class officers, President Owen Premack. Vice President Tatum Johnson. Secretary Hayden Granger. Treasurer Annika Amin. Student Relations Josie Tweeda. Member-at-Large Kaylee Burdorf. Member-at-Large Haley Hodges. And Member-at-Large Amari Kennedy. These kids also comprise a group that we all are so very proud of, our Unified Sports and Performing Arts program. If you are a participant or partner in this program, please stand and be recognized. These kids are a part of one of our 32 clubs we have on campus, such as FBLA, HOSA, Culinary, and PSBN, just to name a few, that compete at the state and national levels. If you are a member of any one of our numerous clubs, please stand and be recognized. I already told you all that I have the best job in the world, and that is because of these kids. But it's also because of our amazing staff. If you are a Liberty faculty member, please stand and remain standing because I want to talk about you now. Ladies and gentlemen, the staff members that you see on the floor and those working behind the scenes represent 2,264 years of service in public education. We have a lot of mantras around our place. Liberty got better today. The standard is the standard. Love, serve, care. This is an elite space. Lead with love and the all-encompassing We Are Liberty. Our school embodies everything I just mentioned, and we are as successful as we are because of you. And I thank you for it. You may please be seated. These kids also sign on to protect our country. I would now like to recognize 17 students who will be joining one of our United States military branches. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until I have read all the names. Carson J. Damian Dale. Brian Duanis Ayton. Tyler Johnson. William Schwartz. Alexander Duchesne. Jacob Haro. Jayoni Colon. Connor Lane. Benjamin Newland, Jonas Smith, Blake Rayborn, Reed Stepp, Aiden Wilson. The following three students each received $200,000 scholarships from their respective branches of the military to complete their college coursework and will then enter the military as officers. Ella Cook, Julianne Brunel, and Lauren Davis. We are all so very proud of you, and thank you in advance for your service to our country. You may be seated. Speaking of being proud, I would now like to recognize those students who are graduating with honors today. Their achievement means they are in the top 10% of their class. These students are wearing gold cords and are noted in your program. With those students graduating with honors, please stand and be recognized. To graduate from Liberty with high honors means students have achieved academic standings in the top 5% of their class. These students are wearing gold tassels and gold cords and are also noted in your program. With those students graduating with high honors, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Liberty's highest honor graduates are those students who attain standing in the top 1% of their class. These students are wearing a black and red cord, a gold cord, and a gold tassel. Students, when you hear your name, please stand and remain standing until I have read all 6 names. Please join me in recognizing Lauren Davis. Brandon Lev. Harika Ravi, Joel Jung, Kashton Balson, and Gavin Saunier. Thank you. You may be seated. And now to you, our parents and our community. I often end my Friday phone calls by thanking you for sending us such amazing kids to work with. It's one thing to say it on a recorded message, but I would be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to say it now. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's been an honor to work with your young men and women, some of whom I'm blessed to say I have known for many years, long before coming here as your principal 3 years ago. I've known many of you since you were 10 years old, and a few of you since your first day of kindergarten, one of you since your first day of coop, and one of you since second one of your life. Speaking of my son, I've learned over the years that if I need to share something very important with him, I say 2 words, and he clues into me. And those 2 words are, hear me. And I found that to work well. I've been thinking about this moment and this speech since last October. And in that time, I asked parents across the 3 A's to do something for me. Their assignment was this. Think about what advice they were going to give their son or daughter on the day they embark on the next chapter of their journey in life, and come into our PSBN studio and record it. There was a caveat though. They couldn't use their son or daughter's name because their audience is all of the class of 2025. With that in mind, don't just hear me, hear us.
Liberty Lions, class of 2025. You didn't just survive, you thrived. Through every challenge, every late night, every, I'm not sure I can do this, you proved that you could, and you did. This moment isn't the finish line, it's the launch pad. You've got the tools, the grit, and the fire to chase whatever comes next. So dream big, move boldly, and never let fear make your decisions for you. The world is waiting. Go make your mark. Congratulations, Liberty Lions class of 2025. Your journey is just beginning, and just remember, you are Liberty.
Today is more than a celebration. It's proof of your hard work, resilience, and dedication. You have pushed through and have made it to this moment. The road ahead is full of endless possibilities and opportunities. Enjoy every stage and every moment. Life goes by fast. Chase your dreams, embrace the unknown, and never stop believing in yourself. Always keep your faith as your foundation and never take your health for granted. Find your people and love them hard. No matter where life takes you, remember this. You are capable, you are worthy, and you are ready. Congratulations, this is just the beginning.
Always remember, use the unique gifts God gave you to change the world. Real happiness doesn't come from doing it all, but from doing what matters. Stay curious, be kind, and don't fear failure. Serve others with a full heart, take care of yourself, and find balance. Live a story worth telling. You are loved.
Give yourself time and permission to explore something you are really passionate about. Surround yourself with people who will both love you for who you are and hold you accountable to it. Life is so much better in a community of people who you can count on for love and support. Trials and struggles are guaranteed in life. Learn from each hard lesson and work hard not to fall into the same pitfalls. Grit is the key ingredient to rising above any challenge before you. You will need to pick yourself up more times than you think, but you are a champion, you are tough, you are smart, you are beautiful, and you are loved deeply.
Remember to always be yourself. It will be enough to have you achieve your hopes and dreams. Success comes to those that believe in themselves.
Your identity isn't defined by what you do, but by who you are. Life after high school won't necessarily get easier. It often gets harder. But you've already learned how to handle hard things. How you face adversity reveals your true character. Never stop growing. You are equipped with the tools to make a difference wherever you go.
Learn to balance the 4 F's: fact, fiction, feelings, and fun. The facts of being an adult rarely line up with the other 3 F's.
Remember, although your feelings may be your truth, the facts are they may not be in 20 minutes. So breathe and don't let your feelings overrule your knowledge.
Never lose your ability to dream, because fiction can be the pathway to new facts.
Things will be stressful, so in between all of that, set aside some time for fun.
Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud to see you continue to be the best you possible. And don't forget to call your parents.
The story of my life, I give her love, I spend her love until she's broken inside. The story of my life, the story of my life, the story of my life.
Right now, your future is wide open. Every choice you make, every risk you take, every challenge you face, it all adds up. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Life rewards action. Try hard things. Get uncomfortable. Learn from failure, because in the end, you don't collect trophies. You collect stories. And it's the tough moments that shape you the most. Class of 2025, arise.
Nothing left to say than other I love you guys. Thank you very much. And now it is with honor and pride that I, as principal of Liberty High School, certify that each of these students has met the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Arizona and the Peoria Unified School District. I present the class of 2025 to Mrs. Melissa Ewing, member of the Peoria Unified School District Governing Board. Mrs. Ewing, I respectfully request that you accept these graduates and that you confer diplomas on them.
Superintendent Summers, Principal Duguid, site admin, students, families, teachers, and staff, good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, families, educators, counselors, and most importantly, graduates. Today marks not just the end of one chapter, but the powerful beginning of another. I encourage you to carry forward not only what you've learned, but what you've become. The world you are stepping into needs your ideas, your energy, your compassion, and above all, your courage. Amanda Gorman, the youngest inaugural poet in the U.S. history, reminds us, "For there is always light, if only we are brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it." She reminds us to face each new challenge with hope and lead with kindness, courage, and integrity. This afternoon, we honor your accomplishments and the vision and hope you shine for the future. It is an honor to stand before you, hand out your diploma, and wish you well on your next chapter. Remember to keep learning, embrace each triumph and setback with courage, and keep striving for excellence. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits your brilliance. Go make a difference. So finally, on behalf of the governing board of the Peoria Unified School District and by the authority vested in me by the state of Arizona, I accept this recommendation that the Liberty High School class of 2025 has met the requirements for graduation. Mr. Duguid, please present the graduates to receive their diplomas. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Ewing. Now will the first row of graduates please rise and approach the stage.
Luke Andrew Hensel.
Cashton Jeffrey Balson.
Easton Allen Stiller.
Gavin Christopher Saunier.
Talene Anna Dittman.
Frank Michael Capello IV.
Ella Nicole Scheid.
Chet Barron Van Rokel.
Gracie Elizabeth Hand.
Henry John Dilworth.
Isabella Christina Lucidi.
Hunter Joseph Katazak.
Owen Premack.
Skylar Ryan Salter.
Tatum Johnson.
Tiana Renee Serrano.
Annika Janish Amin.
Maddox Kenai Falcon.
Hayden Lee Granger.
Teague Keenan Johnson.
Josie Robinson Tweeda.
Ashton Kelesiba.
Amari Antonio Kennedy.
Colson David Newman.
Haley Elise Hodges.
Hunter William Fain.
Kaylee Maureen Burdorf.
Allison Marie Black.
Lauren Dagny Davis.
Jaden Kewick.
Brandon Eli Lev.
Michaela Lynn Smith.
Harika Ravi.
Safe Allen Baggy.
Joel Tejun Jung.
Tara K. Phronix.
Caitlin Alyssa McCoy.
Brooke Caitlin Gooding.
Tatum Grace Kaninsky.
Malachi Alamai Moana Sasau Pays.
Luke Thomas Maybe.
Mia Destiny Kemp.
Evan Eugene Butterfield.
Joshua Cole Barnum.
Aiden Pagarian Halim.
Julian Michelle Brunil.
Austin James Wyatt.
Nawal Nazir.
Anissa Heights Patel.
Allison Nicole Anstein.
Romson Joseph Yukana.
Brinley Michelle Nally.
Rahul Katapali.
Hope Aaliyah Marsala.
Connor Thomas Lane.
Ava Marie Walker.
Huang Nyung Ong Young Dope.
Shelby Nicole Dyer.
Avery Ryan Best.
Ethan Andrew Reed.
Arun Parthasarathi Sabaya.
Giselle Ileana Mendez.
Kaylee Ann Browning.
Spencer Thomas Gregory.
Ella Marie Cook.
Catherine Asejo Abel.
Lily McCormick Gregory.
Santana Nicholas Abril.
Cameron Tyson Jordan.
Sergio Miguel Arrives Chavez.
Sari Sareth Escalante Estrella.
Riley Ray Lester.
Aaron Matthew Acosta.
Aubrey Grace Avery.
Kendra Marie Adams.
Drake Robinson Azevedo.
Bryce Scott Aitken.
Eli Andrew Babcock.
Emma May Alderton.
Logan Matthew Bays.
Logan Christopher Alexander.
Caitlin Aaron Bagwell.
Madison Rose Allen.
Jacob Thomas Bagwell.
Molly Catherine Allen.
Gavin Elliott Bailey.
Helena Joelle Anderson.
Maria Elizabeth Bain.
Nicholas Anthony Anter.
Sadia Soleil Bain.
Ashley Maritza Antion Nahada.
Hannah Julianne Bangart.
Julian Dominic Arce.
Sambella Jenny Bangura.
Brooke Nicole Aravi.
Michael Anthony Mark Barthel.
Nash Patrick Arthurs.
Layla Noel Baskerville.
Thomas Jody Ashmont.
Damian Maddox Bayan.
Tanner Lane Atwood.
Afton Charles Beckman.
Ali Kambar.
Brooke Francis Beckman.
Obari Temple Kunenu.
Kyle Morgan Kirsten.
Brody David Berg.
Nico Matthew Brainies.
Jaden Blossom Berkwitt.
Caden McLean Branston.
Kyler Graydon Best.
Nathan James Brawley.
Keegan Grace Betts.
Tanner Jacob Bryan.
Taj Kalpesh Barka.
Colin Robert Bright.
McKenna Bieber.
Thomas Witter Brinkley.
Mariella Lynn Bieberek.
Paige Kaylin Bryan.
Isabella Mariana Bisson.
Cody Tyler Button.
Isabella Francesca Blake.
Connor James Bunton.
William Joseph Blake.
Trent Jonathan Frank Burnell.
Liliana Grace Bombino.
Michael Vincent Buelna.
Sophia Faith Bombino.
Emma Nicole Burns.
Maddox Neil Batma.
Andrew David Cabral.
Braden Thomas Bottomley.
Ariana Arizola Calderon.
Riley Joe Bradbury.
Chloe Elizabeth Callison.
Ariana Janae Branham.
Braden Cody Campbell.
Dylan Warda Mirza.
Matthew Alexander Nims.
Allison Taylor Smith.
Nevaeh Monique Credell.
Kira Angela Kang.
Connor Stephen Conlog.
Jesse Antonio Caputo.
Nicholas Nazareno Convento.
Calvin Cash Carroll.
Carter Thomas Corella.
Brody William Carter.
Hugo Alberto Coronel Colvin Jr.
Annika Amelia Sender.
Taylor Marie Cox.
Michaela Mara Sender.
Brooklyn Jill Crawford.
Elise Victoria Chambers.
Ethan David Crawford.
Ava Elizabeth Christofferson.
Cody Peyton Croxford.
Nicholas Benjamin Clark.
Duncan Patrick Cueto.
Tatum Lorraine Clower.
Nora Ann Cueto.
Xander Murray Clymer.
Kelsey Grace Cunningham.
Brody Edward Cobb.
Rel Argyle Curran.
Christian Elijah Colmenero.
Aubrey Bernadette Currit.
Zarai Eden Combs.
Sabrina Lynn DeChili.
Carly Madison Triggs.
Owen Robert Dahl.
Chase Castelli.
Jordan Danielle Cardamone.
Damian James Dale.
Ariella Dolinick.
Viz Anderson Daly.
Karsten John Dombrowski.
Owen Wayne Dalton.
Landon Russell Dorian.
Adelina Dantes.
Emma Faith Doyle.
Haley Sedona Davis.
Ashley Nicole Dragan.
James E. Davis.
Emerson Joshua Dragon.
Daniel John Deal.
Michael Stephen Dreher.
Ella McKay DeFries.
Alexander Americo Duchesne.
Paula Cecilia Delgado.
Brian Bryce Duenas Ayton.
Michaela Sophia DeMarco.
Mark Davin Dugood.
Olivia Jean Marie DeMary.
Andrew James Dunn.
Matthew Brennan Deppie.
Delana Marie Dusick.
L. Elizabeth DiCamillo.
Anela S. Ely.
Aiden David Todd.
Austin James Edwards.
Preston Cole Dembakowitz.
Ibrahim Momoon Elishi.
Harper Malite Doan.
Matthew John Erickson.
Everett Todd Dobson.
Melody Montana Erickson.
John Caden Esposito.
Charlotte Pearl Esparza.
Joshua James Evans.
Hayden Keith Fletcher.
Abigail Grace Ferris.
Jocelyn Rosemarie Fife.
Isabella Marguerite Fasula Riki.
Brock Logan Gable.
Landon Reed Faulkner.
Adam Clark Galicia.
Luis Enrique Fernandez Jr.
Jack Edward Garcia.
Logan Riley Fink.
Tonatia Garcia Ramirez.
Chloe Michelle Flanagan.
Sophia May Gherkin.
Grayson Beckett Fleetwood.
Landon Gerald Gibbs.
Juan Destin Valentin Flores Castanon.
Robert Scott Giddings.
Rylan Rochelle Fonseca.
Emily Marie Gill.
Emily Marie Fogner.
Kayla Madison Gilland.
Jackson Cole Fredrickson.
Michaela M. Judici.
Jarek Carter Fredrickson.
Kirsten Leah Glover.
Madeline Lee Freeman.
Jessica Christine Galladay.
Christopher Andrew Fry.
Alejandro Gomez.
Alexis M. Fuentes.
Brennan Stephen Gondik.
Jace Russell Gardner.
Charlie Ray Gonzalez.
Izell Gonzalez.
Kate Lynn Hazelton.
Lacey Marie Gooding.
Andrew Robert Hazelwood.
Maria Danae Goodrum.
Timothy James Hebel.
Mariah Jordan Gould.
Annalise Victoria Hines.
Anthony James Granillo.
Brooke Adeline Helmer.
Chelsea Paige Grostite.
Tyler Joseph Heltimus.
Allie Renee Griffin.
Melina Lee Herkel.
John Joseph Griffin.
Landon Cole Hoyer.
Evan Timothy Guerrero.
Gracie Marie Hicks.
Natalie Nicole Guy.
Jada Easley High.
Cooper Dane Ham.
Peyton Walter Hill.
Tatum Nicole Hancock.
Ella Rose Hoffmeyer.
Jacob Esteban Haro.
Malachi Finest Holiday.
Samuel Wyatt Harrison.
Bailey Holloway.
Sydney Ann Hatch.
Lily Halthus.
Cameron Hayden.
Jackson Chase Hoppus.
Isabella Sophie Hugues.
Avery Ann Johnson.
Haley Ray Horst.
Callie Ann Johnson.
Jarrell DeMonte Houston Jr.
Daniel Paul Johnson.
Enoch Inkai Sue.
Hayden Benjamin Johnson.
Lola Danielle Hunt.
Isaac Jamison Johnson.
Jackson David Hunter.
Dylan Douglas Joles.
Sean Herr Jr.
Madison Billy Jones.
Grace Elizabeth Hurley.
Ryan Matthew Joseph.
Tiana Jasmine Irani.
Keegan Constantinos Kelly.
Laura Grace Irwin.
Mackenzie Ray Kennedy.
Randallyn Lexine Isom.
Esmond Anthony Kepner.
Connor David Jacobs.
Claire Marie Page Kerr.
Taylor Ryan Jacobs Mendoza.
Jackson Callahan Kyle.
Diesel Marcus Jarrett.
Daniel Donghae Kim.
Carson Jeffrey J.
Julian Jaden King.
Savannah Lee Jensen.
Jaden Thomas Lewis.
Jason Maurice Jewett Jr.
Mallory Ann Ladd.
Brody Cooper Johnson.
Jaquan Hansey LaFile.
Marcy Grace Cluett.
Chase Richard Laird.
Emily Marie Kircher.
Isabella Sarah Langella.
Joseph Holden Clarkowski.
Annalise Rochelle Lara.
Tyler Allen Klein.
Serena Abigail LaRue.
Xavier Ray Knight.
Callan Mac Latina.
Austin Dwayne Nip.
Wyatt James Lobmeyer.
Riley Ann Cox.
Brianna Lindsay LeBeau.
Emma Joy Coker.
Benjamin Ray Lieber.
Jude Benjamin Kolarsik.
Martina Lisa.
Jayani Lemire Colin.
Dominic Sen Long.
Lena Marie Kroc.
Sydney Riley Lewis.
Taven Richard Brannies.
Jonathan Emilio Linares Rodriguez.
Ada Irene Kropp.
Devani Soleil Lira.
Hunter Lawrence Kuchkowski.
Hudson Reeve Litz.
Kaylin Jean Cush.
Dominic Michael Lombardo.
Zoe Nicole Cush.
Aaliyah Janae Marrero.
Michael Paul Kuttner.
Joshua Lee Martinez.
Madeline Renee Lacey.
Nicholas Alexander Martinez.
Philip Kent Lewis Jr.
Georgia Grace Massengill.
Eric Hui Long.
Karen Mary Matthew.
Logan Eugene Lopez.
Mackenzie Paige Matus.
Mackenzie Cheyenne Love Stanley.
Carissa Taylor Most.
Mia Naomi Loya.
Ethan Zane McCauley.
Miley Renee Lynch.
Kaylee Alice McCullough.
Victoria Ann Lynch.
Michael Andrew McCutcheon.
Dylan Ryder Machado.
Bailey Laura Alexander McGee.
David Abraham Macias.
Alexa Renee McIntyre.
Andrea Louise McKay.
Emily Nicole Madrid.
Veronica Elaine Mackey.
Ruby Eliza McKinnon.
Ivy Alexa McLeod.
Ethan James McNeil.
Terex Galloway McIntyre.
Madeline Ray McQueen.
Ethan Caleb Magda.
Hayden Ray McQuillan.
Avery Rose Mammon.
Alyssa Lee McVeigh.
Braylyn May Mangum.
Isabella Rosalie Megan No.
Ava Nicole Marcello.
Kimberly Nong.
Jaden Alexander Medina.
Lily Grace Neal.
Andrew Michael Meeks.
Quentin Robert Negrete.
Isabella Gianni Mendez.
Jaden Michael Negron.
Kyra Joshe Mercado.
Caden James Nelson.
Brandon Joshua Lee Miller.
Ella Irene Nelson.
Stephen Nathaniel Miller.
Gavin Sawyer Nelson.
Lucas Jerome Mitchell.
Grant Reed Newbern.
Victoria Jane Mitchell.
Benjamin Daniel Newland.
Dominic Michael Melanik.
L. Colleen Newton.
Julia Giselle Montagna.
Damian Nobles.
Nathan David Moser.
Tegan Mariah Nixon.
Maya Sierra Moore.
Delaney Parker Nauman.
Tora Lene Kamala Akapuai Moore.
Olivia Rose Ochoa.
Connor Hugh Moore.
Cameron Alexis O'Grady.
Safa Saad Matashar.
Garrig Paul Nuttall.
Caitlin Kobe Mortensen.
Brooke Nicole Polar.
Kinsey Ray Oler.
Ian Michael Poland.
Chemeka Kira Oji.
Kaijay Masai Porter.
Talon Blaine Olkowski.
Kimber Brianne Powell.
Savannah Jane Olson.
Olivia Sue Powers.
Grady David Orcutt.
Sophia Caitlin Pribble.
Nylea Ortiz. Joseph Michael Oss.
Isabella Grace Price.
Vanessa Lynn Palmieri.
Noah Scott Pringle.
Joshua Bowen Passmore.
Dario Bogdan Protessa.
Seth Axel Paul.
Christopher Jaden Ramos.
Ashlyn J. Peckham.
Blake Joshua William Rayborn.
Rylan Elizabeth Pernathy Glass.
Jordan Thomas Reed.
Madison Faith Perry Baker.
Lily Alexandria Riggs.
Ella Rose Petku.
Aubrey Alyssa Reyes.
Brody Jens Pilligard.
Avery Dawn Rhodes.
Samuel James Pino.
Eleanor Marguerite Rhodes.
Harmony Ivan Plavanchich.
Chase Ryan Richter.
Jet Colin Riley.
Tristan Marie Raymond.
Nathaniel C. Roberts.
Eric Orlando Sapiens.
Noah Luis Robertson.
Amar Sarich.
Dawson Cole Robinson.
Cameron Sky Schneeberger.
Chanel Anilu Robles.
Blake Marcus Schreier.
Owen Baker Rogers.
Maya Ryan Schultz.
Terrelyn Jeline Roscoe.
Trevor Isaac Cease.
Caleb Robert Rose.
Ian Adolfo Segura.
Maya Aaron Rose.
Madison Rose Seidler.
Max Ezekiel Simpson Rothenberger.
Jack Robert Shirey.
Paige Donica Ruiz.
Vincent Trey Shook III.
Gabriella Lee Rusu.
Griffin Philip Short.
LeJay D. Solis.
Caleb Joseph Silva.
Brandon Robert Salse Jr.
Cameron James Simmons.
Alexandra Ivy Sambursky.
Dean Lloyd Simpson III.
Devin Christian Sanders.
Caitlin Marie Simpson.
Tatum Mackenzie Sanders.
Luke Thomas Simpson.
Ammon Revilo Sandoval.
Ethan James Sinconis.
Kellen Charles Sikiros.
Preston Allen Skidmore.
Aiden Patrick Sinconis.
Alexis Leanne Style.
Shelby Marie Slater.
Reed Nicholas Stepp.
Elsa Marie Slemons.
Tyler Cash Stewart.
Brandon Robert Smith.
Jacob Dean Streeter.
Hayden Charles Smith.
Savannah Dixie Stretch.
Jonas Elias Smith.
Emma Kathleen Strickland.
Sarah Rose Smikla.
Liam Michael Stuckert.
Riley Grace Sneeden.
Isabella Sarita Gallo Suckram.
Michael Aiden Sopko.
Shay Lucien Solinger.
Vincent Michael Sozio.
Jaden Aaron Sullivan.
Nicholas Glenn Spence.
Akil Sunil.
Haley Jessica Spencer.
Lee Matthew Sutter.
Shaylin Michelle Stapleton.
Eli Jeffrey Sweet.
Ava Marie Starboard.
Brody Nicholas Swope.
Allison Nicole Sterrett.
Adrian Rowan Suarez.
Kendall Marie Staub.
Avery Ann Simoniak.
Peyton Renee Stagg.
Andrew Justin Tabor.
Daria Sheila Telegane.
Miranda Grace Tusa.
Taya Lene Temez.
Cameron James Uresti.
Joseph Eric Tanqueray.
Guile Richard Vaughn.
Faith Rose Taylor.
Tatum Bailey Vandenberg.
Ava Rose Temple.
Ava Dawn Vandersweep.
Lucy J. Tenney.
Devi Padma Vaninam Paramparanth.
Garrett James Tiley.
Daniel Laszlo Varga.
Jack Michael Thompson.
Hannah Marie Vasily.
Sedona Rose Thompson.
Addison Emma Vasquez.
Sydney Rain Thurston.
Harrison Morgan Verstraight.
Mariah Elena Torres.
Julian Michael Verville Garcia.
Liliana Marie Trahan.
Andrew William Vadari.
Adriana Mele Sayana Transylvania.
Jared Paul Benedict Villarosa.
JC Lynn Tremulak.
Kaz Joe Volmer.
Krista Noel Trinkle.
William Gabriel Von Forheer.
Hattie Blair Trimble.
Yandara Marshall Umoran.
Karis LaRue Turner.
Davari Irving Wade.
Mateo Tony Tusa.
Ariana Nicole White.
Drace Sterling Wadlington.
Quinn Kyler White.
Haley Elizabeth Wagner.
Ethan Connor Wick.
Camden Daniel Walker.
John Finley Weisner.
Thomas Bradley Wall.
Brianna Lynn Williams.
Kyan Lee Wallace.
Preston Blake Williams.
Hannah Inverga Waller.
Aiden William Wilson.
Jackson Gregory Washington.
Jacob Dean Wilson.
Braden William Watson.
Kayla Marie Wilson.
Kale Roman Watson.
Porter James Winterhalter.
Jaden Zodiel Weekland.
Michael Edward Winters.
Tylen Reed Webb Morgul.
Logan Alexander Wolgamuth.
Brandon Michael Whedon.
Chase Joseph Wolf.
Savannah Rose Wellstead.
Isabella Ray Woolsey.
Jonathan Dezon Wint.
Kaylin Francis Wright.
Carly Michelle West.
Layla Suzanne Yarbrough.
Tatum Ashley West.
Harrison David Young.
Clingston Andrew Wheeler. William Michael Zambito. Nicholas George Zawatsky. Cassidy Aaron Zolte.
Thank you, Mr. Koliokovo and Mr. Wood. Seniors, I would be remiss if I didn't thank you. Thank you for being so amazing individually and collectively. You are all going to do phenomenal things in your life. I've been humbled and honored to serve as your principal. Thank you. I would also like to thank our audience for joining us today and to remind you that you can meet your graduate at Gate 3. Now for the best part, students. Please follow one last direction for me, or you're going to miss out what my friend Obari and I have to say. Seniors, please silently rise and move your tassels to the left side.
We are men.
And remember, we are liberty! I will now ask the first rows to lead us as we exit the stadium. Have a wonderful afternoon and evening.